We're done. We're cooked. Just through the Grand Arena. What's up, Knights of X, and welcome to the season finale for 5v5 Grand Arena. What a season it's been. Absolutely crazy. I've entered a new realm of players, and I've learned a lot. I've made some mistakes, but I can't wait to keep going and see how far we can go throughout our SLKR career in Grand Arena. So, to end the season, let's check out our stats. We're currently, I believe, 4-4 for the season, so I would love to end with a win and go 5-4. That would be amazing. Our current skill rating is 40, 29, and Kyber 1. Would love to stay above 4,000. We'll see. Not going to be easy. Our opponent for today is Siego Moru from the Guild Japan Alliance. I have faced many players from this guild before. They are very good. Legacy scores above 1 million, so they know what they're doing. In terms of roster, 15 million galactic power. A lot bigger than me in terms of account, probably the relics and mod score. A lot more than me. They have pretty much everything they're going to need at relics. Datacrons, they're going to have a lot. They're already, they've dismantled everything from the previous set. So this is not accurate. This is just them dismantling because TW ended. So they're probably investing heavily into the new thing. Ooh, they have kicks. They have kicks 15. Very cool. And they have the resistance one. So they're going pretty hard. Very good Datacron roster. Let's take a look at the map. I finally changed up my defense for the last round. I couldn't last round. I fell asleep before the attack phase. So I put my Darth Vader-led Lord Vader team on defense to try to throw my opponent off. I have my Ezra with Ahsoka. The Great Mother's speed was not really up to snuff. They had Morgan first, so I'm hoping they don't use it here. My Kylo and my Rey with Mon Mothma just to throw a little bit of a, annoyance. Up top, this I kept the same. This one was not really the toughest wall. In the back, I added a pirate team in the back just to throw it off a little bit. See, not a lot of data. Threw an SM-33. Who knows? Maybe it can get something done. I don't have the focus Datacron or anything like that, but I was just like, it's the last round. Let's see what it can do. What we have to deal with today is going to be Ahsoka with the Syndulla focus Datacron, so Great Mothers are out. A lot more, smart opponents are going to do this going forward. We have Lord Vader clones with the Appo level 9. We have a unaligned Force User team with Maul, and then we have Great Mothers with Wat Tambor. That is pretty interesting. I think that's going to shut down the Great Mother Doom mechanic or whatever, but okay, we'll find out. We have the Bad Batch up and running. Okay. Our first look at the pirate team with the focus Datacron for kicks. Gonna be pretty interesting. Not a lot of data on that. Obviously, Kylo with Rey, and then Master Mace Windu with the Jedi Temple Guard focus Datacron. So, not an easy final matchup for the last round. Need to be really smart with our counters and just need to not, make any mistakes. So, we're gonna get to it. Final round. Need to end with a bang. So guys, if you've enjoyed this season, you enjoy my content, you want to see more of me going forward and see me grow, leave a like in the video and subscribe to the channel, guys. Love it. Appreciate it. Love all you guys that are subscribed. It is the best way to support me. That out of the way, I think we're probably going to start with Ahsoka. Just get that out of the way. And then probably Lord Vader. So see you guys there. Starting out the Grand Arena, we're going to go with Leia against Ahsoka. I'd rather save my Queen Amidala for annoying Rey comp if possible, so I'm going to risk Leia here. It's a triple Omicron Ezra. They have the Hera focus Datacron. Really good stats in the team. This will be the last time we get to play with this. I'm doing Leia with Jin and Raddus. Hera focus Datacron as well. Good stats for Leia. I love the health, and everything else is pretty good. They have a pretty fast Syndulla. I checked before the match loaded, so we got to be really cautious of who they fracture. Luckily, our Jin is going to go first, which I like. So I'm going to just play it safe. I'm going to go here, pass it to R2. I know I could pass it to Drogon, but I'm just going to go here, put everyone under stealth. And let's go hard here. I got to see who Ezra's going to put backup plan on or what ability he uses. Okay. So, who has defense up? Probably go for Sabine first. No one has defense up. That's really good. So, no more Sabine. Syndulla, I like to go for probably next. Ezra will eventually get to. But at least the major damage dealer is out of commission. Maybe a kill here? Almost. Alright, Ezra, who are you going to put under exile? Let's see. Alright, that's good RNG. Ooh, backup plan. Didn't get revived. Okay. Let's go here. Eventually, I want to get this heal immunity off. We're just going to pop ult because I'll eventually get the heal back up. Let's try to... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Stun? Cool. Let's go ahead, pass that turn back. It's going pretty well. We'll go here. Maybe a one-shot. Not quite. Tanky. Do this. Don't dodge. Taking a minute. There we go. Okay. Hopefully we can end this with a higher banner win. She has that perfect defense up, so need to be a little cautious of that. Not going to use it yet. I probably could have waited to use that ability, but that's okay. Okay. Getting closer to ult. We got to get rid of that perfect defense. Once this Leia ult is up, we're going to pop it. Because that will ensure the banner's back. We have 2 minutes on the clock, so not worried about time. Alright, that should get rid of the perfect defense. Maybe I should have waited to do that? I just blew that so badly. Removing the buffs was actually a horrible play because we got her down too quickly. That's really annoying, actually. I am not happy with that win. That should have been an easy 65 banner win, and we turned it into a 70 because we were just speeding up the battle. So, not the best start. Not the best start, but should have waited for ultimate. Shouldn't have removed the buffs until, after. We'll try to move better or go better next time. Next team we're going to tackle is Lord Vader with the clones and the Appo Datacron. Yes, I risked it. I decided to use Bo against it and not Leia. Just, I want to wing it today. The Kron is very good. A lot of critical damage, a lot of armor pen, and a little bit of health. All the scary stuff. And it's the Appo Datacron. We're going with Bo. I adjusted the mods a little bit on the team. Hopefully it helps me in the long run. I'm going Lightside Max out the Protection 3 with Protection, High Defense, and Critical Damage. I'm still annoyed about that last match, that the 5 banners are so unnecessary. That's pretty good RNG, I guess, right? Okay. This should be pretty good. Yeah, this is how it should be going. I changed the turn order a little bit with the mods. He's definitely had enough birds. We know that for a fact. Alright, this is where it gets a little dicey. We need him to take a turn very badly. Okay, get rid of CX2. Good. So now I need to be very cautious of Vader. I need to heal IG. We're going to save Bam's obvious, turn here to heal. Okay, that's fine. Check the turn order. We're going to put it on OG Bo. Happy we did. It's pretty good. We can afford this. fine. Keep building those birds. That's an annoying stun. Not quite. Hopefully IG can go ahead and put ability block on Vader. There we go. That's what I wanted. We need Bo to take a turn. Okay. We'll go ahead and do this. Really want Bo to take a turn very badly because we could kill Lord Vader right here. No. Okay, good. Now it's about the banners. This needs to be a 65, especially after the last match. I'm gonna wait. Didn't get the blind. That's annoying. It's fine. Nope. Just gonna hold off. Let's go ahead, cleanse here. Do this. And this should be enough next turn. We're gonna have the mass swarm, so that should be enough. And there you go. Bo-Katan beating Lord Vader for the last time with the Appo Datacron. I'm feeling way more confident next season with this. I have the team like modded a certain way to fix, you know, just in case the turn order goes all wacky. I have them in a specific turn order in case anything goes wrong. The RNG is that if one of your teammates gets stunned, Bo's gonna outspeed Bam. But hey, that's a great win. That's the type of win we should have had in the beginning. We should have 265s right now, but I'm happy with this one. Against this really weird Great Mother lineup with Wat Tambor, I think I gotta bring in Jabba. I don't really feel like risking anything other than that. Morgan's gonna get permanent taunt because of Wat, because she's the tank, so she's getting tank tech. So I gotta be cautious of that. But the Kron they have is the stacking offense 3 for Darkseid, which is scary. High defense, critical damage, and offense. So I'm bringing in the GL. I have to do it. Jabba it is. I have the potency up and tenacity up 3 with protection, high defense myself, critical damage, and offense. There's no spirit on this team, so that damage is kind of negated, but it's still no joke of a battle. So there's Wat with the tank tech. I'm going to put buff immunity here, but she will not be able to do any of the blessed crazy stuff. They will get frenzy. I'm just going to keep stacking those. Try to get to it like a lot of thermals if I can. If I have to just rely on Jabba's, you know, ult, that's fine because I don't have to worry about the insta-kill immunity. Wow. It's quite a bit of tenacity, I guess. Let's put the buff immunity back. She's got foresight, so that's gonna miss. I don't know if that's going to be enough now. That's annoying. We'll find out. Nope. Alright, just get rid of Great Mothers. We're going to have to do this the long way. It's a high defense cron, so it is what it is. Okay. It's definitely weird. I'm not going to lie, it's a weird lineup. I want to get rid of the damage dealers. It's just taking a little bit. Ooh, I don't like that. Rather cleanse at the moment. taking a minute. Looks like Jabba's going to have to just really clean up shop here. You have tenacity up. I'm a little worried about the timeout, not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to just throw auto or something. Didn't really go for a higher damage cron. I went for more of a like defense, and I think it's kind of working out. I have enough time. I just have to insta kill Morgan, I think. Oh, that was a good hit. But this could be pretty obnoxious. Like, I don't think Sith Empire could do well here. I think you would time out. Of course. She's going to cleanse all the blind anyway, so there's no point in doing that. That should be a 65. Okay, cool. That should have been 365s. I'm so annoyed. But, okay. I felt like I had to do that there. I really did. Having a permanent taunt on Morgan could really shut you down and time out, so I didn't want to risk it. Same thing as last time. I am going to try Bad Batch again against unaligned Force users with Maul. They have all the Omicrons. They have the stacking offense, the Mandalorian Retribution 6 with high defense and high offense. So they're going to hit really hard. So, new Bad Batch. Rolo level 3. This can cause them to attack Infinity. Absolute insanity. So, I'm hoping that this can work here. There's no Stick Ray, so hopefully it's a little bit easier. I just got to be really cautious of Malicos, obviously. I mean, for that reason there. Okay, you are a crosshair, so... Let's put the marked on Malicos. Big hit. Let's do that. Okay, look at that. Remove the buffs. Okay, we are getting a little low. Seer. And don't you dare bug my game again. I will lose my mind. Okay, we're still here. We're alive. Why are we so, like, low? Do they have any protection recovery on this team? I'm just gonna try to see if I can stall this a little bit. Crosshair's taking a lot of turns. Not really the banners I want. Wow, we're like stuck in an infinite loop with Crosshair. Ugh. Those are 260 banner wins. I hate those. I hate those so freaking much because that's not the type of player I am. I mean, that's a great win. It is, but like, I wish we had higher banners. That's a crazy loop. Crazy infinite loop. I wonder how that will perform on defense if they take some turns. That's pretty gnarly, but alright. We made it through the front wall. 265s, 260s, not my type of playstyle, but let's check out the back. So we have a score of 500 going into the back. Ugh, terrible. But we have a Rey. We have a Rey. A very weird Starkiller team again. I've been seeing a lot more of these. It's actually Bananas and Traya. So I could have used the Bad Batch back here as well. So I have quite a bit remaining. That Rey comp is not as scary. I'm not going to lie. That Rey comp is going to be very easy for Queen Amidala to deal with. Very easy. But okay. Now it's all about getting the high banners because this could come down to efficiency. And we're not winning the efficiency war in my eyes. So they haven't attacked yet, but I need to do my best. So let's keep it going. I am not doing what I did last time. I'm just going to stick to what works and not try anything crazy. JMK with 5s against Darkseid Rey. triple Omicron, maxed out focus Datacron. She is modded for lots of health and critical damage. Her offense is still above 10k, so this is a very well modded Rey. We're going Herbert Yoda focus Datacron, not playing around. And like I said, I made a bunch of mistakes last time. I'm sticking to what works today. That's the one thing about First Order Stormtrooper is the extra assist. Hopefully we get a stun with Padme. That's really good. That's pretty good too. Okay, don't attack. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. This should get us to, like, ultimate. Full ultimate. So next turn, we're fine. Okay. I'm not worried yet. Not worried yet. Okay. I really wish... Ability block... Okay. Oh, God. Sucks. It really does suck. Cat, take a turn. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. I'm gonna call Padme to assist to get the protection up. That means we can't get crit. I need to get crit on you. There we go. There's the protection up. Big hit. Okay. This is the scary part because we got lucky. We got protection up there. Call Padme to assist. Protection up. Okay. He's taking a lot of turns, dude. See how fast he is? He's taking so many turns. Protection up. Big hits. Probably should have passed the turn. That's fine. More protection up. Dodge. Are you serious? Oh, wow. Look how many turns he's taking. How fast he is. It's going to have to be a 64. You know what? Fine. 64. That Kylo was fast. I didn't even check the speeds on him. I'm going to check for it now because he was just outlapping our team a crazy, crazy amount. That was a fast as hell Kylo, but we made it through in one piece. That's what I'm trying to say. We made it through in one piece. Very good. We know what happened freaking last time. Deba Balaba decided to go Exodia on Nihilus, but I'm hoping with the focus Datacron on Temple Guard, they can't ignore Taunt, so might be a little bit better for us. But it's a Master Mace Windu. They have all the Omicrons they're going to need for the team. Maxed out focus Datacron. We're going with Traya, Talon, and Savage. Last time I'm using the Talon Cron. Very fun Cron that was pretty balanced. Dark side buffs on a special. Set the anti-revive 6 with protection, critical damage, potency, tenacity, and health. Not a lot of crazy damage. I'm really relying on Nihilus here. Because last time, we got kind of lucky. And the rest of our team actually carried us. So... Okay. Temple Guard that's fine. Remove those buffs. That's cool. Let's just go here. I probably could afford some counterattacks because that's going to lower their HP. But I just get very nervous with Nihilus. Like right now. Jocasta always. Very cool. I probably should have gone for Mace. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like Depa hits really hard too, though. Okay. That's good. I think that's a good fear. We one-shot Ayla. Now we gotta just try to get some banners back. A lot better. Looks like the wordy one is way more dangerous because of the taunt ignore on the first turn. Because you saw what happened. Nihilus went to a different game. And end it. Very good. Very good. 65. Final time with Talon and the Sithcron. Hopefully they can still pull it off next season without it. I'm sure they can. I don't think there's anything on the Datacron that's making that way more easier. Or just, you know... I don't think there's anything that our Datacron has that's going to make that matchup more in our favor. But good win. 65. That's what we need. Very happy I kept Baylan on offense today because we got pretty lucky. My opponent put Fulcrum in here, which makes this easier for us, I think. We shouldn't have any issues. It's a very tough team, but we should not have any issues. Reva, Barris, Starkiller, Fulcrum, and Savage with the Barris Cron. Lightside max out the protection 3. The Wordy Vanguard 6, which is actually not going to help them out at all here. And obviously the Barris line, but that's a lot of defense. That's a crazy amount of defense. Hopefully Baylan's Leadership Omicron can carry us here because of Fulcrum. We're bringing in Hondo and Kira as the additional units. Stacking offense 3, defense, critical chance, critical damage, offense, and potency. On paper, this should work. On paper, this should work. I'm fine with putting that on him. Okay. It's a little bit of a banner, you know, stealer, but... That's Death Mark, which is actually kind of concerning. I don't like the Death Mark, to be honest. 6 stacks. Okay. That's... Ooh. That's another Death Mark. Can we just get rid of Starkiller? Okay. 6. They can't revive. That's the plus. But that doesn't mean I'm not scared of the banners. Because we're all getting Death Mark. Okay, there we go. Baylan again coming in clutch against that really weird theory craft. Gonna be honest, that one was a tougher team than last time. But I think Fulcrum is what hurt them there. If they had someone like Cal, maybe it would have been tougher. Fulcrum literally activates my leadership, so we got a little lucky with that placement. Baylan, super clutch. I can totally afford to use Queen Amidala here, and I could use her actually in the fun way. I think I don't have to worry about Padawan Obi-Wan's AoE. So let's try to one-shot the whole team at one time. Rey, Jedi Training Rey, Holdo, Kenobi, and Ben solo. Lightside max out the protection 3. Okay, I didn't see that till now. That's a little concerning. That's a crazy... This person has... It's like almost becoming second nature. This should not be okay to me, but I'm so used to seeing every opponent with like 10 plus 370 or 50% defenses. It's like, it's becoming second nature. It's like, it's a crazy Datacron. Anyway, Queen Amidala. Shouldn't stop it. Support Cron, Shock T, and Echo. Makes it way more easier because they are supports. I'm very happy this Cron isn't going away because it's so fun. We get to play with it for another couple of seasons. Okay, so they get the turn meter advantage. Interesting. Okay, you're gonna go goodbye soon. That's gonna be a dodge. It's fine with me. We're gonna kill her right here on our middle. Can't be evaded. You're going by. No need to waste. Who are you gonna put the heal immunity on? Oh wait, your cooldowns are increased. Haha. I'm not gonna hit him yet. Actually, yes I am. This is literally gonna end the battle. Yeah, this team's a breeze. I didn't get to use the AoE. Fine, do it here. And 65. Very cool. Very cool. It's awesome when you get to, you know, this is what I thought. I didn't know what was in the back. I wanted to save my Queen Amidala for Rey. I had no idea the Rey team was going to be a very easy Rey team. But that's why I used Leia in the front, was to save it for this situation. But in hindsight, using Queen Amidala on Ahsoka would have been better banners. I probably would have got a 65. And Leia probably would have walked all over this team. So, but that's the past. Good win here. This is my go-to for this team every match. New Bad Batch, using JML, double Omicron. They have the max health and protection 3. The Bad Batch ignore taunt 6, and the Batcher 9. It's shut off because we have a GL. Good health, critical damage protection, and armor pen. Straight up JML. Let's hit max of the protection 3. Very high protection and offense. You guys know the deal. All we want to do is hit under the protection. This should be no less than a 65. Okay, we're going to go here. Pass the turn. We'll stun. It's fine. Oh, we almost got Omega out. Pass the turn back to Luke. Okay, they're going to take some turns, but we're still fine. Should be down. Yep. Very good. Let's just go here. Oh, are you serious? Okay. Get rid of Wrecker. He's an annoying tank. Get the higher banners. Sure. Hopefully he doesn't land a hit. Yeah, he's not. And end it. Yep, that's always a 65. Very good there. This could come down to efficiency. I really think it might. Unless they have a hard time on that weird Lord Vader team up front. Who knows? Who knows? But okay. 65. Very good. For Traya on the bottom, we're going to go with Sith Eternal, Wat, Tambor. Pretty straightforward. They don't have Savage, so it should be easier. I was thinking about doing a Sith Eternal solo, but imagine I lost it. I don't think I could live with myself if I did that. Anyway, their Datacron is the Dark Side buffs on a special. The Sith Terminator Health and Protection Recovery, for Sith. It's pretty good. And the Talon 9 with Protection, Health, and Armor Pen. Sith Eternal Wat, buffs on a special, bonus turn 6, critical damage, critical chance, health, and Armor Pen. Ideally, would like Wat to live. Is it going to happen? No. Because Sith Empire Trooper is going to, mess up the link. Unfortunately. Yeah, he's getting low. Alright, hang in there, buddy. Oh, you're attacking out of turn. Never mind. Fun while it lasted. He's very tanky, huh? Relic 9, Sith Empire Trooper. Okay. Taking a little bit longer to get to ult, to be honest. We're going to rely on the one-shots. Okay. Alright, really? I can't link Talon. She's the biggest threat. Put it on him. I'm actually really happy I didn't do a solo. That could have been horrible. Alan, you gotta get under stealth, or out of stealth, dude. Okay, or that. That works out. Cool. At least it's the 65. The 65 is what we're going for here. So, overall, you guys are gonna think this is crazy. I don't think we should have dropped a single banner this Grand Arena. That's just me. Recapping my gameplay. Shouldn't have dropped a banner besides maybe the SLKR match. Maybe that was it. But okay, 65. One more team left. It's the Pirates. What are we going to use? And to wrap up the character battles for the 5v5 season, it's the Focus Datacron for kicks. So I've never played with it. I have no idea what it's going to be like. It could be absolutely dangerous, but the stats are pretty decent. It's got potency, health, tenacity, and defense. Not a lot of damage, but SM33 is a massive damage dealer, so who knows what the hell is going to happen here. I know there's going to be a lot of revives. I have an anti-revive with my basic with Bane, but I don't have any more Sith anti-revive crons. So Bane and Malak. Zalbar Focus Datacron. It gives me a bunch of defense and health and a really good amount of critical chance. So Bane should not lose this, right? There's no data, but I just can't picture him losing this. And I think I just stand correct. There's no way Bane can lose this. Please have them all live. That'd be amazing. Would be hyped. Uh-oh. Why aren't you taking a lot of damage? I want Malak to live. Thank you. 67 banners. I don't know. Maybe that's not much of a test because it's Bane. It's freaking Bane. But, like, usually those exclusive Datacrons are pretty, pretty good. I don't know if it made much of a difference there. So, okay. We one-shot everything against a very tough opponent. Not the way I wanted to do it. We had good banners in other battles and not good banners in others, but it's going to come down to ships. Let's see what they set. We are at 1406 getting into ships. Not the end of the world. Let's take a look. Okay, we have a Executor with Houndstooth Start, 2 Relic 9s. Dangerous. Raddus and Malevolence. So, I forgot what I put on defense. I might have Leviathan on offense. I don't remember, but regardless, we're going to use either Leviathan or Endurance against that Executor, and then the rest should be cake. So, let's get this done, and hopefully we can end with a win. So, I set Leviathan on defense, so I'm going to have to bring in Endurance against this. It's a higher relic team, so it's always frightening, but don't have a choice here. There's no other... I don't think Executrix is going to do that well. It's a Houndstooth Start, so Endurance, you're my only hope. Okay. Always want to be careful with where I click, because if you click the wrong ship, it's over. Okay, that's fine. Basic. The target lock is great, actually. It's actually looking a little bit better than normal, to be honest. Okay. This is looking better than normal. It's obviously going to be Xanadu Blood. There's no other way. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to generate too much Terminator. This should kill Punishing One. If it doesn't... It dodged. It dodged. That's the type of crap that's going to cost us. Sorry, I got tilted there. But that's just absolutely absurd. Seriously, like, that type of dodge is what costs you. And it didn't even have evasion up. We're going to lose 5s because of just the complete unluckiness. We didn't lose 5s. I'd much rather get the buffs, but I want to save him because I would need the banners. Just send it. Not the normal time to do it, but just send it. If Boba comes out, it's a banner stealer. Okay, Anakin, are you going to do some work here with your AoE? Good. Alright, very good. I just don't really want Boba to come out. If Boba comes out, he's going to steal everything. I'm actually fine with that. I'm actually really okay with that. That's why. This is looking like a extremely good banner win. We have protection up. That shouldn't matter. Alright, just get rid of this guy. This is looking... If it's Boba, I'm going to be so annoyed. It's not Boba. Okay, cool. That's banner recovery. Okay, AoE. Let me think for a sec. This is looking like a full banner win if I do this. Maybe I ruined the full banner win, maybe. Okay, 73 against Executor. I mean, that's huge. That is huge. We didn't lose a ship. We actually didn't lose a ship. I had an extra reinforcement in the reinforcement slot. Maybe that cost us a banner. I forgot how that works, but 73 against Executor with endurance is unheard of. That's why I like this counter. It can make the difference in the end. I hope it does. What I'm going to do is Executrix versus Raddus and Profundity against Malevolence just to try to maximize my banner output. I really need them today. I really do. We're doing the Executrix trick where you only start with 2 ships. That way I can bring in my defender immediately and get to work. Hopefully this is above a 74. That is the goal here. Haven't lost this, so hopefully this works out. Okay. Defender. Just do a basic. We're fine. This is looking really good. It was looking very good. Is that going to be above a 74? Okay. 74. Very good. That was the goal. That was the goal. Last fleet. Malevolence. Can we get above a 74? I need this to be high. I need to ensure that even with those 2 bad character battles that we could still pull out the win. So we're going to do Profundity against Malevolence. I don't have Phantom on offense because it's on defense with Leviathan. So I'm bringing in 1 reinforcement. This should hopefully be enough. I know Vulture Droid is going to be in the reinforcement slot, so I got to move fast. There's Spy in here, I believe. It's Spy. So they're going to have the Mass Swarm, but they were not going to have the Vultures in the beginning. That's the goal. So hopefully you can lose this battle. I would never do a 3-man. That's the most risky thing you could do. But I need to figure out how I want to do this. I don't want to deal with the RNG with Spy. Okay, that's pretty decent RNG at the moment. Okay. Let's just get rid of Sunfac. Okay. Sure. Cleanse the Vultures. It's going to be Vulturette. It's not. We're going to lose a ship. Okay, that's... I had a feeling. Spy saves the Mass Swarm, I guess, in the code. Which is kind of concerning. Okay. I don't like how Spy does that. Saves the mass swarm? Oh my god. Come on, dude. Come on. You're gonna do this to me right now? I can't believe how freaking this battle is going. Are you serious? This is what I'm talking about with freaking Malevolence. Oh. We're gonna lose. I can't. We're blind. Can we cleanse? Of course not. We're done. We're cooked. Just through the Grand Arena. I can't freaking believe it. Malevolence, dude. We were this close. We were this close. You've got to be kidding me, man. Absolute joke. I wouldn't lie to you if I said I wasn't annoyed. I mean, that's just such BS. I can't believe we lost that. Spy saved the mass swarm for after the first turn. It's just ridiculous, but we're going to clean it up with resistance. That one got me boiling, I'm not going to lie. I'm freaking sweating from that. So ridiculous. Should never have happened. That's going to cost us the win. I don't think my opponent's going to drop that many battles, or I just would be surprised. Yeah, I'm pretty annoyed. I'm pretty annoyed with that last one because we played a virtually perfect Grand Arena, and I knew that Profundity versus Malevolence can sometimes go south if you're bringing no reinforcements, but I thought bringing in Cassian's ship would have guaranteed it, but I am very annoyed, but hopefully we can pull it out. Hopefully I get the win, guys. We'll see. We'll see. If not, not the end of the world, but that's going to wrap up the round of 5v5, the last round of 5v5. I'll catch in with you guys tomorrow and see how we did, so stay tuned. Next day, guys. Next day, and I looked a little bit earlier, so I do know the results. Did end up being a loss, and you guys know exactly why. You know exactly why. Fleet. Fleet cost me the win. 100%. If we don't lose that fleet battle, if we just win with a 70 or something, we win the Grand Arena. There's no worse feeling than playing amazing or just making sure everything works and you lose on the last fleet battle of the season with a meta fleet against a non-meta fleet. I just blown away. When I go back and think about it, I should have added extra reinforcements. And then I second-guessed myself earlier today and was like, maybe I should have just done Raddus. Maybe I just put Profundity on the bench. I thought the Executor battle was amazing. The Executrix against the Raddus was super clutch, high banners, and it saved me a meta fleet for Malevolence. So the fact that I lost it, I had Phantom on defense. If I had Phantom and Ghost, probably would have went my way. It just didn't happen that way. I thought U-Wing would have been more than enough. Spy's AI did not use the mass swarm until the Vulture droids were up. So, unfortunately, guys, we ended the season with a loss, but I still feel my head is high because I was able to compete at the very top end. Still, we had a 4-5 record, so I still won some matches. I have a lot to learn, a lot to improve on. So, that's the takeaway for the final match and the whole season in general. We're still very high up in Kyber 1. We're a little bit below 4,000. So I'm hoping next season we can still and keep up the domination and get on an even better win streak than the season before. So if you guys enjoyed this season as much as I have, please, please, please leave a like on the video, comment down below, and for more content and more of me, if you guys want to see me get bigger, hit that subscribe button to become a Knight of Vex. And I'll see you guys in the next video. May the Force be with you all.